celebrities, live music, crazy stunts, and the man who's got Vegas weekends on lockdown. We've got it all for you here tonight on Front Row Center, and it starts right now. I'm Honey Love.
And I'm Kelby Weiler. There's an entire art scene full of talented individuals that have made Las Vegas what it is today.
These talents often go unrecognized, but UNLV made sure to make these people and their contributions known. Rosalie Spear tells us more.
With Las Vegas's reputation as the entertainment capital of the world, it's only fitting to honor those who made and continue to make Vegas what it is today.
We're so rich in all of this entertainment history, and it's so wonderful to get to sit here as an audience member and listen to what other people have done and accomplished.
The 11th Annual Nevada Entertainer and Artist Hall of Fame Awards was held at UNLV to recognize a broad range of talents in the fine arts community. Inductees are nominated, and the UNLV Board of Fine Arts chooses the winners.
I think what it does is cement the community because, we've honored architects, visual artists, people who play jazz, people who are actors, people who are producers. By honoring them, they say, oh wow, we're part of a great group of people who contribute to the culture of Nevada.
This year's inductees to the Hall of Fame were artist Tim Bavington, performer Sue Kim, and the late jazz musician Joe Williams. Inductees to the Hall of Fame receive a Sidney Award, which is named after George Sidney, the first person to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh my gosh, Joe Williams and Sue Kim, it was amazing.
It's just humbling. They are masters in their field. It's one of those things that says to the world, we have the best.
The drummer from the internationally acclaimed band, The Killers, was among those recognized at the ceremony.
There's been a little bit of a void for arts. I remember growing up here and everything was so sports-based. It's nice to see a focus shift towards arts.
The only thing missing from the awards was Sidney himself.
I think he'd be very happy with the fact we have one of the top jazz artists in the world, Tim Bavington. This is a #1 artist, and he's a product of Las Vegas.
I think as a Las Vegan and as a Nevadan, we're very, very proud of what we've given to entertainment. And to be able to celebrate it on an evening like tonight, I think it's a wonderful gift for all of us.
Musicians, artists, and performers of all kinds came out tonight for a great cause, to celebrate the fine arts community of Las Vegas. We all had a great time, including myself. Until next year, for Front Row Center, I'm Rosalie Spear.
Our first guest has directed over 300 productions during his career, and in 2008, he was inducted into the College of Fellows of American Theater at the John F. Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. He's been the Dean of the College of Fine Arts since 1995. Please welcome to Front Row Center, Dr. Jeffrey Cope.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you for being here.
Oh, it's great.
So let's talk about everything that you do for the College of Fine Arts.
If I didn't say anything, would I be fired, would be the question.
No, because
okay.
I know you do a lot.
We do a lot. We're a very diverse college.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that when the fine arts come together, they're all going to know each other. And frankly, what people do in architecture is an art, but it's a little different than what they're doing in music if you're teaching violin. So the exciting thing about a College of Fine Arts, I think, is that we have all these artists, but they practice differently. To me, that's exciting. Every day is having to work with that. We're also a very practical-oriented college, much like this college that's producing the program, in the sense that our people perform, they create designs, they create architecture. That's really our research or our scholarly activity. So that's a lot of fun, and it's a great college to be in.
So I didn't know anything about this, but I heard that there's entertainment engineering here at UNLV that you can major in?
Right, it's a unique program, and frankly,
Yeah.
we were trying to get it on since about 1991. So you can see it took a little while, and it was first approved by the Regents as a major 7 years ago. And so we've graduated 25 students from the program. It's unique. They're the kind of people who get picked up by Cirque, theme parks, for the expertise they bring, and it's sort of a cross-training between engineering and the performing arts. And
how's that?
well, you have this group of people. Engineers always say, well, we're not creative. And the performing arts people say, we can't do the math.
Right.
So we thought if we threw them together, they would sort of incubate. And if you look at what shows such as Cirque do, or you see a lot that's out there, it's not just the result of old stagecraft, and it's not just the result of engineering. You need someone who can tell a designer that this pump can do 10,000 gallons of water per hour, whatever it happens to be. I'm not a designer. And so that's a very exciting program. 25 students have graduated, 23 have jobs. So there's a need for these people in the industry.
So are you doing anything to try to recruit or promote that department so that more students go into that field?
Well, I think it's getting to be really well known, especially nationally. I would say 60% of the students are out of state because they hear about the program and come here. So it's not a problem of advertising the program because we have about 120 majors. So it's really moving forward. It's just that it's so unique that it's sort of changing too. We have to change with the industry. The cameras, for example, that I used when I was back in school too many years ago, it took 2 men and a mule to move the camera around a studio. Look at what you're using now.
Yeah.
That's entertainment engineering.
Yeah. And this is the perfect city to learn it and have a job when you actually graduate college, right?
Yep, this is the place.
So let's talk about what UNLV did at the Monterey Jazz Festival.
Well, we have a fantastic jazz program headed by Dave Loeb and fantastic students. It's a 3-faculty program supplemented by fantastic adjuncts or PTI, part-time faculty, that are in the community because Vegas has an outstanding group of professional musicians who live here. And so these people work with our students. So we placed 3rd at the Monterey Jazz Festival, which is fantastic. We won a soloist award, and then we placed 2nd in another area. So that's great, and we were just named again as the #1 jazz ensemble in the country by Downbeat magazine. So we're really out there, and it's a fantastic jazz program.
Yeah, and congratulations.
Yeah, these guys are super.
Dr. Cope, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, and thank you to this college for producing this great show.
Yeah, isn't it great? It's amazing. All right, up next, what do you get when you mix special effects makeup with acoustic music? Find out after the break.
Welcome back. How do you get from point A to point B without walking or using any kind of motor transportation? Honey Love will tell you exactly how.
You've seen it done in movies like Mission Impossible, the Bourne series, and in almost every Jackie Chan flick. It's called parkour, and it's becoming the most popular sport and art form amongst teenagers and young adults. But what exactly is parkour, and why are so many people doing it?
Getting from point A to point B the most fastest, efficient way possible, getting through obstacles, overcoming fear.
For some, it's the adrenaline rush, feeling like you can conquer the world. But Rome wasn't built in a day, and Spider-Man couldn't scale walls his first try. In fact, without proper training, parkour can result in serious injuries. Inventor, stuntman, and owner of HKPK, the only indoor facility in Las Vegas to offer a safe environment for students to learn and perfect their craft.
All through all the beginning levels, we teach how to safely bail. So if you do a trick and you know you're not going to make it, then you have to know how to safely, get yourself out of that compromising situation.
With safety being their top priority, HKPK has maintained minimal injuries in nearly 2 years since it's been open.
We could have 5 kids do the same flow, and it would, even though it would be the same tricks, it would look like 5 different runs. But that's okay, because there isn't really a right or wrong, there's safe and unsafe.
Parkour isn't something that should be learned from watching YouTube videos. There's techniques involved, starting with the basics: conditioning, rolling, landing, and how to carry yourself.
It's teaching kids to make, good decisions and be smart about their parkour, not to just hack into it.
People are like, I want to do that, but they don't understand that to do that, you got to be able to crawl, If we're going to run, you're going to crawl first.
HKPK, their mission, should you choose to accept it, is inspiring and motivating everyone to overcome life's obstacles. For Front Row Center, I'm Honey Love. As for the future of parkour, many people are pushing for it to become a part of the X Games. We'll just have to wait to see if that happens. Our next performer is a special effects makeup artist by day, and by night, he's a rock star. Please welcome to the show, Brendan Shane. Hey, Brendan Shane, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So let's talk about this whole makeup artist and rock star thing. Those are two totally different entities. How did that happen?
Well, I got into my mother's purse at a very young age. And no, that's actually not how it happened. I started doing haunted houses at the age of 12. And I just got really wrapped up in it. I like destroying people's faces pretty much for a living. Lo and behold, I ended up getting a job with Eli Roth's Scoratorium when they opened in Vegas. Everybody loves that place.
Yeah, and they do really gruesome makeup.
Yeah. And then after that, I did something for Warner Brothers, and just yesterday I did something for the Bengals. So.
What did you do for the Bengals?
Well, I helped paint up some dancers for a private performance. So.
Nice. And so tell me about this solo project you got going on.
Well, it's just me.
Of course, that's why we call it solo.
I just play music and have fun.
You write your own music or what?
I do write a lot of my own music. I've got some help with some lyrics here and there. I love collaborating with people. Anybody I can collaborate with. I like that form of expression. I don't know.
So when can we, do you have a CD that's going to drop soon, or where can everyone listen to your music?
Not yet.
Besides this show.
Currently, I've got music with an older project on SoundCloud called Foul. So that would be at SoundCloud. Do you want me to give the link? Should I?
It doesn't matter.
No, that'll be fine.
But that's with the group though, right?
That was actually just me as well. It was just a kind of a whole different feel. I wasn't really performing it anywhere. I was kind of just making horrible noises into a microphone and making people listen to it.
Well, you know what, Brendan Shane? They can catch this on YouTube. How about that?
Great. Yeah,
all right,
cool.
everyone. Well, this is Brendan Shane performing Our Right.
How awkward was I? All right. Shades of gray, a touch of red, the blood you spill is all in your head, so damn cold and no one to blame. Sea of black won't go away hollow, so damn hollow, hollow. Whispers in the dark unveil thoughts that haunt, wanting to be real. Cry away your back to the wall. Shy away in case you hollow. You can't face the truth. Running around with your own news. Self-destruction in spite. Something controlling your own life. The hate you think it's not alright. The fight you see. Truth let me be. I'm
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did I frighten
No,
you?
it's dry in here.
Thanks, Brendan Shane. Stick around because when we come back, this guy, Brendan Shane, will be performing another song. Don't go anywhere.
When doctors told me I would never walk again, somehow I knew I would. Whether you need support in a tragedy or just to make it through a bad day, prayer can make a difference. America, let's come together by believing with each other.
Hi, and welcome back to Front Row Center. Music, drinks, performances, and a dance floor. Nakaya Berry tells us more about an event for locals that happens every first Tuesday.
As you can see, everybody has a great time. It's all smiles and happiness.
Every first Tuesday of the month, Tuesday Blend gives locals 18 and up a blend of music, art, dance, and fashion. We look forward to it. It puts people in a happy mood.
Tuesday Blend gives local artists or people that can make it to the top a chance for everybody to show their talent.
I used to sing. Being able to provide that stage for everyone else gives me something that I can pay back to.
Tuesday Blend began in 2009 in a much smaller venue before moving to the Hard Rock Live on the Strip. I've been supporting Tuesday Blend since day one.
We felt the need to create this because there really wasn't anything for the artist industry as far as like up and coming.
Clothing lines, artists, dancers, choreographers. Now it's huge and people like I go to school with or I work with know about it.
Now I'm here. I didn't think it would be so big and packed. It's a lot cooler than they made it sound.
It's definitely worth the wait because I know some people that wait in line for an hour and they still want to come. Tuesday Blend allows the community to show support for local talent.
There's no better place than to start an event for artists than Vegas.
The community here in Las Vegas is really small, so it's nice to be part of everybody's project to support them. The event allows people 18 and up to attend and drinks for people 21 and up. 18 and over has nothing to do in Las Vegas except for this. They keep a good eye on the younger crowd, so at least it makes them part of something.
They're actually happy that they can go to a place where they can be themselves without having to conform to a certain dress code. As an artist, sometimes you feel like an outcast, you know, to just say, hey, there's a place for you here, and everyone is on the same level.
It's no competing or anything, it's just fun to see everybody perform and have a good time. It's the continuous support of the local community that makes this event succeed. Reporting for Front Row Center, I'm Nakaya Berry.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the show. Again, here's Brendan Shane with In Blackest Night.
Take my hand. It's your only chance to live
I won't let go. Have your soul. Spectrum falls. You've got no choice but to watch it all as it unfolds. Spirits call, their hands rising up to consume it all. As it's foretold, death may be chasing your shadow, but now you're mine. There's nothing you can say or do. So don't try, I won't let go. Always have your soul.
Thank you. I didn't startle you this time.
No, not at all. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, we'll be right back after these short messages.
We had been called up for the first time. Wildfires were getting close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
And now it's time for our list of upcoming events. A word that many people might feel uncomfortable saying is going to be said a lot on April 19th. The Vagina Monologues, which has been performed in over 140 countries, will be coming to UNLV. Tickets can be purchased at the UNLV Performing Arts Center box office. If you have little ones and are looking for some family fun, TheaterWorks USA will be performing Alexander and the Terrible Day. It will be shown at the Artemis Ham Concert Hall on April 21st from 10 a.m. to 11:15 and is recommended for kids grades K through 3rd. Class field trips can also be purchased for this event. Lions and triplets and more, oh my! Also on April 21st, the UNLV Tourism and Convention Administration will hold Welcome to the Jungle charity event in the Richard Tam Alumni Center from 6:30 to 9 p.m. There will be a silent auction and reception to benefit two local organizations, the Lion Habitat Ranch and Dazzle Africa. Do you think that the green movement should have more sex appeal? The University Forum, assuming the ecosexual position, will be held in the Marjorie Barrick Museum on April 22nd from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Join students and the community members to discuss sex ecology. This event is open to the public and free. On April 23rd, the UNLV Women's Chorus and the Men's Glee Club will hold their final concert of the season. This is your last chance to catch them perform, so you won't want to miss it. The concert will be held in the Lee and Thomas Beam Music Center from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. and admission is free. Do you enjoy dancing and watching others perform? Then come to UNLV's Dance Studio concert In Air. The concert will be shown April 24th through April 26th 26th from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Tickets are available from the UNLV Performing Arts Center box office. All right, on the next show, we'll have a female beatboxer, and we go backstage in the final preparations of Grease. You won't want to miss it. From the entertainment capital of the world, it's Vegas, baby. And it's all right here on Front Row Center. Good night.